The regular season finale is upon us here in our Madden 26 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise as we are finishing things off at home against division rival and the division leader, the Baltimore Ravens. Now we are 10-6, fighting for our playoff spot. I don't think we're fighting for a playoff lives. I think really we're fighting for a playoff spot. Plus, I mean, do we really want to finish with the same 10-7 we had last season? Yeah, I don't think so, but hey, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? So this is going to be a tough one that we got ahead of us, but I think after we played the way we played the Ravens last time, we've got a shot. We just got to avoid some mistakes. So welcome back to the channel, and welcome for those of you new here to Champ and Sons, and thank you for joining us in all of our Madden 26 content. So let's take a quick look at the embarrassment that was last episode as we finished it off by letting Shedeur Sanders look like an all-pro Hall of Fame candidate as we got dominated by 30 to 21. That was absolutely ridiculous in the snow. Now another team is playing the Bills versus the Eagles as Josh Allen takes it to the Eagles, going 9-7 up to this point, with a 28-24 win over Jalen Hurts as they are 13-3 the Eagles, and the Bills trying to just survive. Now taking a look at the Baltimore Ravens and Green Bay Packers. Lamar Jackson is really playing incredibly well. Zay Flowers has got so much speed. I mean, you get him in a little bit of open space, he's going to destroy you. The Packers learned that the hard way as they fall to the Ravens 21-14. The Ravens pretty much locking in their number one seed, or not number one seed, but division win on that in that game. But we still have one more game against them, so let's jump into ours, why don't we? As we hand that one off to Gainwell, as a hole opens up the middle, Gainwell takes off for some good yardage right there. That's going to be 1st and 10 Pittsburgh at the 39-yard line. Our opening drive of the game here as we look to try to put some points up. At least try to get some points up and avoid the turnover. So here we come out on a 1st and 10 in the shotgun. 3 receivers set here. As Rodgers looks over the defense, has the snap in hand, gives it to Gainwell, left guard, and he's going to be brought down after about a gain of 4 yards. I do like, I will admit, I like to see Gainwell being willing to run into defenders. He's not very good at it. He's not the powerful kind of back, but hey, he does run into them, so credit where credit is due. All right, so that's going to bring us here to a 2nd and 6. Rodgers staying in the shotgun, has the snap in his hands. Drops back, fires it to Gainwell out on the right side there, and he makes a catch and picks up a few more. And that's going to be another 1st down here for this Pittsburgh offense as he had Gainwell coming out of the backfield in a pretty good play. So now Rodgers is going to be under center here in an I formation for the 1st and 10 from the 26. Toss out to the left side to Gainwell. He's got space around the edge. He's a foot race to the boundary, and he's going to get brought down after about a 5-yard gain, but there's going to be a holding on the offense. Zach Frazier, our center, who I think this series we've seen him bounce off defenders more than hold them. But I guess I can give him one, right? So 1st and 20 now, because why not? Rodgers in the shotgun has the snap. Pressure comes, and he's hit as he throws. That one took way too long to develop. Our line is not going to block for that long, and our receivers do need to get open a little quicker. So here we come out, 2nd and 20. Going to be in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Rodgers has the snap back, fires that one up over the middle for, oh my goodness. That one was almost intercepted for the second there. I wanted to say he's looking for DK Metcalf, but I got confused if he really was or if he's trying to throw it to the defense. Now it's 3rd and 20. Just try to get something. We're at our 36-yard line. Rodgers fires that one over the middle, and it's going to get jarred loose. Goodness gracious. Looking for Austin Calvin, ran him right into Hamilton. He jarred the ball loose. And now, instead of having about a 37-yard field goal, we get a 53-yarder. So Boswell does line that one up. Boot ball, and not close enough to down the middle. It is good, as we will take an early 3-0 lead here at home. And hey, points are points. I will take it, just to say the least. Now here come the Ravens right back at us from a little full house formation. Listen to man in motion. They're at the 40-yard line on the plus side. Hand off to Henry to the right side, and he's going to be brought down. It looked like Keanu Benton came flying through the line there to bring him down. And no wonder he did, because Jones Jr. is hurt. He's going to come out for a little bit. He looks to be in a significant amount of pain there on the sideline. But they will check him out. So 2nd and 12 after that run play. A rare loss of yardage by Henry. 2nd and 12 from the 42. Jackson has the snap. Fires over the middle, hits Henry wide open, and he's brought down relatively quickly after a gain of about 9 yards. That's going to make it 3rd and 3. Here as we come out in the shotgun, 2 tight end, 2 receivers set. Both of them off to the left side. Has the snap, fires it over to the left and incomplete because the receiver didn't even look. I don't think he was expecting the throw to come that quickly. And Lamar, in all reality, had a running lane. Not sure why he didn't take it. But tries to throw it, and that one falls incomplete. So here comes a field goal opportunity as the Ravens boot that one right between the uprights there. And that is going to get this game tied up here in the first quarter. So here we come following their field goal. Rodgers under center, I formation to the left. Has the snap in hand, drops that one off to Gainwell on the right side. Nowhere to go, and in fact, Gainwell will lose 2 yards. All right, Gainwell losing yards on those receptions. Not what we're looking for as an offense. 2nd and 12, 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Rodgers staying in the shotgun, 3 wide set. Has the snap in hand, clean pocket. Pressure comes late, fires it deep down the right side looking for Austin, and he's got him! Austin at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Pittsburgh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Rodgers threw up the Hail Mary ball just as the defender was getting there to put him to the turf. He just tossed that one up, and you know, not a whole lot this season have we seen Calvin Austin get behind the defense like that, but he needed it that play, and he's able to do it. And just a hell of a job by the 40-something-year-old quarterback to just toss that up, trust his receiver to go get it, and he did. So that is going to give us a 1-touchdown lead here in the first quarter, still 10-3 following that one. Now here come the Ravens right back at us. From the pistol, play action, Lamar has the snap, fires over the middle. He's going to hit his receiver Flowers, gets past one tackler, and is brought down around the 50-yard line there. Actually, they're going to mark him down at about the 48 and a half, it looks like. So from their own 48, Ravens going to be under center here, 2 tight end I formation. Tight end goes across it from right to left. Jackson has the snap, hands it off to Henry, left side, cuts left, breaks past one tackle, and then Patrick Queen cleans it up, and a swarm of Pittsburgh defenders were around. I don't think Henry was going to be able to get away from him on that one. So that's going to be 2nd and 11 as he got brought down for a loss for about the 2nd straight time. So 2nd and 11 from their own about 48, 47 and a half. From the shotgun, Jackson has the snap, fires over the middle, hits his receiver, is going to be brought down quickly right there. Nowhere really to go for Bateman on that one, as he's brought down at the 47. Now they did cross the 50, so give him credit where credit is due. But they're going to come out on 3rd and 5 in the I formation, 2 tight ends to the right side. Has the snap, fires it over quickly, and that's going to be caught, and it's 4th and inches now. I can't believe they didn't get past the ball, and they're not going to give it to him. Kolar just couldn't get to the line he needed, and they're going to mark him slightly short. So it's 4th and inches. What does this team do? They're going to come out, goal line, heavy formation here. Henry is in the backfield, has the snap, hands off to Henry, cuts out to the right. Steelers give chase. Elliott may have gotten knocked on his butt, but he's the first one to make contact. And then the rest come in and clean up the job, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And you can see Elliott took the brunt of the blow on that one. But we were able to get him to the turf before he got to the line to gain, and that is going to be 1st down Pittsburgh. So here we come on that drive here at the start of the 2nd quarter. As Rodgers is under center, sends a man in motion, play action. Drops that one off to Smith right over at the seam, and Smith comes down with it and makes the catch and comes down at the 5-yard line. Johnny Smith on the pre-snap motion, and I guess that's what got them just not thinking about him, or just assuming he'd be a decoy or something, because he was wide open. He is wide open, right up the seam, and Rodgers was able to find him. So leading by 7. We are 5 yards away from expanding on this lead. Rodgers now has the snap in hand, hands it off to Johnson, and he's going to fumble on the dash for the ball as the Steelers will fall on it. Caleb Johnson, the rookie, who has fumbled, I'd say a few times at least this season, comes up with another fumble and almost a disastrous play. But we do recover, so it's 2nd and goal. This time from the 6, 4 receivers set. Trips to the left side. Roger has a snap. Blitz comes, drops that one off. It's going to be caught for Freiermuth. He shakes off the tackler and walks it in. Touchdown, Steelers. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Freiermuth on the crossing pattern there. Did a fantastic job to make the catch. And then he brushed off the defender, who is a pretty solid tackler, let's be honest here. We got brushed off the defender, and the goal line was right there for him. A great job throwing Starks off his back and getting it into the end zone. And that will extend our lead now to 2 touchdowns, 17-3. So here come the Ravens right back at us. Under center, I right. Jackson hands off to Henry to the left side. He's got space in front of him. Henry gets brought down at about the 21-yard line. Took his legs out from under him. No need to try to tackle him up high. Just hit him in the ankles and just let it go. So 1st and 10 from the 21, just outside the red zone. Jackson in the pistol formation. We lead 17-3. Has the snap in hand, gives it over to the right side, breaks one tackle, and goes falling forward is Henry. He got past Highsmith, but Joey Porter Jr. is able to bring him down. And that's going to be 2nd and 7, but this time they are officially inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So now from the shotgun, 3 receivers left, has the snap. Jackson fires it up the seam, and that one's going to be intercepted. Where did Darius Slay come from? Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Came from out of nowhere, he did. The legend of Slay, coming from nowhere, places unseen, and makes the interception. So here we are on the following offensive possession. Rodgers under center, 2 tight ends set, has it in his hand, fires over the middle, hits Jonnu Smith. Gets brought down by the tackler after about a 7-yard gain. Smith having been one of the prime targets for Rodgers for most of the season. So 2nd and 3 now from the shotgun. 3 receivers set. Rodgers has the snap. Hits Metcalf coming across the middle, and he's going to get the first down. Definitely more than what was needed for it. And Metcalf is going to be a little slow to get up. Looks like he's grabbing his back or his hip. Not sure which, but he's on the sideline right now, and the training staff is definitely going to have to check him out. So 1st and 10 following that reception. Rodgers under center. I formation, 2 receivers. Heads off to Gainwell, who's going to get about no yards. You'd like to think he would have gotten some yards, but no yards for Gainwell. As that's going to make it 2nd and 10. So here we come out in the shotgun, 3 receivers set. Austin this time wide left by his lonesome self. Rodgers has the snap in hand, fires over the middle. That was dangerous. Oh my goodness, he's trying to hit old Scotty boy, but he damn near hit Roquan Smith right in the chest. We did that last time we played the Ravens, and it sent our game into wild mode. So now 3rd and 10. Rodgers fires it out to the left side. He's going to hit his receiver. Who's that? Snowerek, or however you want to pronounce it. Snow something. I don't know. He's a guy with a weird name. That's all we do know about him. But he makes the catch on that one and gets the first down at least. That's one thing about having a quote-unquote mature quarterback is you're not going to get all the game's points in one play. You just play for play, take what you get. 1st and goal from the 10. Under center, I formation. Toss out to the right side to Johnson. He's got space in front of him at the 5. Lowers his shoulder, and he bounces into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As Caleb Johnson, the rookie, comes flying around the corner and then had a head full of steam at him. And he pretty much is full of piss and vinegar, really. and make piss and vinegar and have a head full of steam, you're going to do some crazy stuff. And just that's what running into Hamilton at that pace will do. That's called craziness. But Caleb Johnson, man of no fear, does it, and he wins that battle, and he's going to get into the end zone. Now, that is going to take us to halftime with a 24-3 lead. A 21-point lead here. You can't rest on your laurels, right? So this is something that a team can come back from. You just got to be careful. Now taking a look at old Philly in the nice rainy weather of a crappy place like Philly. Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts hook up yet again, as they have all season, as the Hurts and the Eagles take out Daniels and the Commanders 35-29. So a pretty decent game in the NFC East. Now taking a look at where we are standing. Right now we are right behind the Bengals. That is no good being right behind them. So if we win, I think that can help put us above them and put us in the number 5 seed. It's going to be interesting though to see how the rest of this game works out. Now the Ravens and Jackson will start out with the ball at the 50-yard line. Jackson play action, fires it off to the right side. It looks like he hit Andrews on that one, coming across the field, and Holcomb's got the tackle. And that's still going to be a pretty decent game of about 7 yards there. All right, so the Ravens coming out in a 4-wide set. We have to be aware of Jackson's capability to run. Has the snap, fires that one over the middle, and also got to remember he can throw too. He is a quarterback, for God's sake. Oh my goodness, I hate playing teams like this, quarterbacks like him. So now from the pistol, 2 tight end, 2 receiver set, both of them to the left side. Has the snap, hands it off to Henry. Deep, light, diving tackle attempt by Patrick Queen from a distance. No go, but he does run right into the arms of Jack Sawyer, who's going to bring him down for what amounts to a 1-yard loss. And that's going to make it 2nd and 11. Now it's 24-3 here. We do lead by 3 scores. This is the opening drive of the second half. Ravens trying to get points. Jackson has the snap, drops off the screen pass to Henry. He's got space in front, gets past one tackler, but not the others. That Joey Porter came flying in violently, but Holcomb had no shot in the one-on-one tackle attempt. So now it's 3rd and 8 following that screen play. Jackson in the shotgun, 4-wide set, sends a man in motion from left to right. Has the snap, blitz comes, fires over the middle, hits Andrews, his tight end, who's going to be dragged down. Too many Steelers around him, and that's going to be 4th and 4 here for this Ravens offense. Opening possession of the second half. This is risky to go for it, to say the least. 4th and 4 from the 26-yard line on the plus side of the field. The Ravens offense are staying out there. Here comes Jackson in the shotgun. Has the snap. Quick throw over the middle, and it's dropped. It gets dropped from the contact, and the Steelers will take over from there. What a play by this defense to jar that ball loose. And that's going to send Rodgers and this offense right back out there where it's supposed to be, where this offense belongs, is what I would say. And that's going to give us a good opportunity to try to expand. We've got some momentum going our way. We're at our own 26-yard line. Things are happening positively here for us and at the right time of the year. As we look to find that perfect play, here we're going to come out under center. 3 receivers set. Gainwell in the backfield. Has the snap. Play action. Drops that one off to Freiermuth, who's going to be brought down after about a 3-yard gain. Nowhere really for him to go once the ball did get to him. The defense closed pretty quick. 2nd and 7, staying in the shotgun, 3 wide. Rodgers looks over the D, has the snap in hand, gives it to Gainwell. He's got a hole open up, kicks it down the left side, numbers. At the 40, he's at the 30. At the 20, they're chasing him, and he's dragged down from behind at the 5. Oh, my. Come on, Gainwell. Come on, my dude. You've got to be kidding me, Gainwell. Oh, that hurts. That hurts me deep, okay? Hurts me deep, Gainwell. As he gets brought down at the 5. A hell of a run, though, and that's going to set us up with 1st and goal Rodgers under center, 2 tight ends. Has the snap, fires it to the right side, and almost intercepted. Freiermuth was so covered, I don't even think he thought the ball was coming to him. And so that makes it 2nd and goal. Gainwell still in the backfield. Rodgers in the shotgun. Has the snap and hand blitz. Comes Gainwell, bounces off one tackler, but not another. And that's going to be brought down at the 6th number. So that is a loss of about a yard right there. And that's going to make it 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal. Rodgers in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Looks like Caleb Johnson in the backfield. Rodgers has the snap. Takes off going to the right. Fires that one late for Metcalf, who makes the catch. Touchdown Steelers. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. DK Metcalf with a hell of a catch on that one in traffic. Guys around him. He does what needs to be done. That's what we can always say about him at least. Take it for what it is, right? But overall, a great play by these two as they connect once again here for the touchdown. Now, Rodgers, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty shocked at how he scrambled on that one, but I guess it's just the adrenaline, the ayahuasca-fueled adrenaline. Now, we would go on to add one more field goal in this game. They would add a touchdown. It ended up being 34-10. A really great game, incredibly well played by our Pittsburgh Steelers team. I'm really proud of them. So it's good to have this momentum going into the next part of the season, which is going to be the playoffs. So with that in mind, everybody, hit the subscribe button if you have not hit that button already. Definitely give us a thumbs up if you're excited for the playoffs. College football, everything. If you're just naturally excited, definitely do a thumbs up as it does help out the channel. And if you could go and hit that bell icon to be notified of all the uploads we do here at Champ & Sons as well. But playoffs begin in the next episode, everybody. So as always, I will see you in that one. So stay safe. And well, you know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.